In this video, we will take a look at the columns in our list view. We'll add a few that we would like to see in the list view, and we'll remove a few that we don't want to see in the list view. Apparently, pronunciation is hard today. There are two ways to modify the list view. They go back to the same place, but we get to it from two different directions. I'm going to do it the most straightforward way, which is when we're sitting here in the list view and I've got a list of houses pulled up. I'm going to go over here and we can see the different views we have. I'm going to click the View button to add a new view. I'm going to call this Tracy's view, and I will give it a description. This will be for a residential view, and it will show the days on market. I do want it to show the photo. I could set it as a default, but I don't necessarily want to do that. I'll just change it as I go for right now. We'll go to the Fields tab, and here you can see these are the selected fields. For most of my browsing, I don't really need to see who the listing member is, so I'm going to remove listing member. And I'm also going to remove city. Generally, I'm looking in a specific city. I already know what city I'm looking in. I'm going to go ahead and remove that for this view. I may decide I need that back. I'm going to come over, and in the available fields, I'm going to add cumulative, let's see, days on market. And it adds at the bottom. And I'm going to say cumulative days on market. In case we had one that's come off and come back on. And just for kicks, I'm going to add in basement yes, no. Because sometimes I'm looking for houses that have a basement. What I'd like to do is I would like to move my columns. I'd like to rearrange them a little bit. I'm going to take days on market and I'm going to move that up near list price. And I'm going to take cumulative days on market. I'm going to move that just below days on market. And basement, I'm okay with that being the last column in my view. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to click save, and then we'll go back to the view and see it in action. Now we have our list view. We have our property with the photo, our days on market, our cumulative days on market, and our basement yes, no. We have lost the city because I removed that. And we lost the listing member because I generally don't need to look at that when I'm looking through houses. I just realized that I would like to add another column. I'd like to add dollars per square foot. Sometimes I have clients ask me, especially flippers who are asking me, okay, what's the dollars per square foot? Because they know about what the sale price for dollars per square foot is for a neighborhood. So they want to know what that number is. I'm going to go add this one a different way. We have our view. Remember, we had the list of views up here, and we have Tracy's view. I'm going to go into Menu and My Views. Now we can edit the view. We can edit it also from inside the list, but I'm going to go down to Tracy's view. I could make a copy of it and modify the copy. I could delete the view if I was finished with it. I could actually share this with someone else, or up here, add a brand new one. I could just add a new view right from here if I wanted to. Or what I'm going to do for this one, I'm going to edit it. Edit. It brings me back, and I'm going to put list price per square foot. I'm going to add that. You see it came in at the bottom. I'm going to drag that right up next to list price. And I'm going to click save. I'm going to go back to my quick search. I'm going to quickly pull up my list of houses again. Which was this neighborhood because that's where my client is shopping. And I'll go over to list view. Remember, I did not click on it to make it the default view for residential, so it came up to the default view, which is the residential view. I will click and select Tracy's view from that drop-down list of views. And now we have list price per square foot, days on market, cumulative days on market, basement yes, no, and the columns I didn't want are now gone. If you wanted to share this with someone, you would go back to My View, select the view you want to share, and click Give to Someone. Then you could choose a specific brokerage, and you could share it with the selected, give the view to the selected office, or you could choose to give the view to a specific person inside that office. And that's it. That's how you modify your list views in FlexMLS.